Um, I am going to check right now to see if that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're on Facebook. Welcome to another Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward, and I'm the founder of this amazing project, the I'm Loving Me Project, where we inspire you to love yourself. That's our whole purpose, and that is exactly what we plan to do. Now, today, ladies, you know I'm trying to hold it together, right? Today is when Becoming Truly You comes out. Let me go ahead and put the link in here. You can go ahead and start to pre order your book, Becoming Truly You. I'm loving me. The doors are open. You can go ahead and you can pre order your book. And what we're going to do is the pre order will be a signed copy from me, and we will get it sent out to you. We're going to release the date of this sent out. And I'm so nervous because I've been waiting on this day for a very long time. You guys know that I've been talking about this forever. And now it's here. Now it's here, you know. And um, all of my friends have supported. All of my friends have sent me words of encouragement. You guys have sent me words of encouragement. And I'm definitely taking it all in. I'm definitely understanding and know that, this is something that I am supposed to be doing. But what I don't lose sight of, and what I always continue to say, is that it is not about me. I am the vessel. I accepted what God told me to do. And that is allow myself to be the vessel so that you can become who you were destined to become, right? He said, Gloria, go do the hard work. Go out there, have these experiences. Let these ladies know exactly how powerful they are. Let them know the power of self love. Let them know that they can do and be anything that they want. And while you go out there and you tell them, also know that I'm going to use you as an example, right? I'm going to use you as an example because I don't want you to be that person that comes having everything together, right? Most people who are in this space and doing what they're doing, they come to you. They have the book, they have all these things ready, they have their life together. They tell you their journey and they tell you, run out there and do it yourself. Well, that's not what God told me to do. He said, as you are taking this journey, as you are taking these women on this journey, I want you to know and to understand just how powerful it is to be that example for them, right? To be that example that walks with them. And He has allowed me to be able to do that, right? You guys know where I started. You know my history. You know that I come from a background who mom died of AIDS very young. I didn't know her, to being raised by my grandmother, to being in a position where I was able to go to school, to get an education, to struggling with that, to being a business owner, struggling with that, getting married, getting a divorce, doing all these things throughout my life. And all of those things I am blessed to have gone through, and I'm blessed that I have the opportunity to stand before you and tell you my story. And the reason why that's important is because I hope it gives you the courage and the wisdom and the knowledge to know that your story matters, right? That becoming truly you is what you are supposed to do. Being in a position where you know that deep in your heart and your soul that there is something that you need to be doing. Having someone to walk you through that and be an example does nothing but push you further. He said, be close to them, right? So that's why I'm on here when I can. It's supposed to be every day, but when I can, to inspire you and to keep you focused on where you are going, right? To give you the opportunity to know that you are not alone in this journey, right? And trust me, this is a gray hair right here because I'm looking like, what is this right here? And it's a gray hair, y'all. I got gray hairs over this thing. Okay. And to know and to understand how important it is to walk through that and take the journey, it is so enlightening when you get yourself to a point where you say, you know what? I am strong and I can do this and I can love myself. I can love myself. And everything that happened to me, I can self heal and I can manage that. I had I had my family calling me, right? Because I tell y'all, y'all know, like my family, they come on, they cuss me out, they give me praises, they do all this stuff, right? Because they impart all their fears, right? They impart all their fears and their, stuff on me, either to keep me silent or to make sure I'm not telling any family secrets. But what I tell them, and like I tell them, this is my truth. This is the stuff that I've been through. This is the stuff that I discovered about myself. And on that journey, you might have been a part of it. You might have been a bridge for me to get to where I am. But at the end of the day, this is something that is mine. This is something that I had to do for myself, right? And because of that, it is important that you know and understand that the adversity and the people who are in your life, they're going to have their own opinions. When you are working on yourself, they are going to sit back and watch to see if you fail. Some of them are going to root you on. Some of them are going to bless you. But I guarantee you, if you stay focused and you put yourself in a position where you know that you know that you know, those people will fall off. You wouldn't give a damn about what they think, and you will start to live in your truth. That's why I named the book Becoming Truly You, because it's about getting rid of the noise, right? And listening to what's up here. It's about being able to see yourself for who you are and loving yourself for who you are and start creating that new foundation for yourself, right? I got a call from my aunt. My aunt, I put her in the book and I told her I would, because my aunt was very inspirational in helping me get to Atlanta to go to school. And she called me first and she was like, oh my God, Princess, call me back. The family's going crazy. They talking about you got this book coming out. I hope you're not saying anything crazy about them. And so I let it ride for like an hour, and then I called her back and I said, hey, she was like, hey, what's going on? Like, she was like, now I heard that you wrote this book. They said that they got this email or text message, is everything all right? I said, everything is great. I said, you in it. She like, well, what did you say about me? And I told her, I said, I gave you your flowers while you were here because you were so instrumental in getting me to Atlanta. And when you read the story in the book, you would see. And she said, oh no, Princess, now, you're going to have the whole, family looking at me and, looking at me crazy and wondering what it is that I'm doing. And I said, look, I'm 42 years old, right? You 60 something, almost 70. When are we going to give up what other people think about us? You hear what I'm saying? When are we going to let go of all those things that people say and their opinions? At the end of the day, does it matter? Those people who you are thinking is going to have something bad to say about you, who's going to talk about you, who is going to try to downplay your success, I'm here to tell you, ladies, they are going to do it anyway because that's who they are. But who gives a damn about what they think? Not you. Not you. Because the stuff that you've been delivered from, the stuff that you came through, the hell that you came through, and where you are right now in your life, like my friends told me this morning, you need to be able to celebrate that milestone. You need to be able to own it and know that this is only just the beginning. Who cares about what they think? Who cares about what they believe? That's their opinion. Does it affect your life or anything like that? The word is no. And so I told her, I said, I'm grown. I'm real grown. Do you think the opinions of what these people think is going to bother me and stop me? Right? No. And so she said, she said, Princess, I understand, but I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with everything. And I told her if I wasn't comfortable, I would have never wrote it. I would never put it together, because what we got to understand and accept is that our life is bigger than us. You get it? Our life is bigger than us. This is not a book about me trying to boast about things that happen in my life. This book is about the woman who want more out of life and really can't put her finger on the button as to why she's not where she needs to be. To give some insight as to how you start to think about yourself and how you start to take action. I don't care how small it is. You get what I'm saying? My family listens every day. The ex-husband listens every now and again, right? And, I got other people who listen, but people that I work with, and they all going to have their ideas. But it's about you, your life, where you're going. You're the only one who carries yourself around every day. You're the only one that sits with your thoughts. You're the only one that wakes up in the morning thinking all the things that you got to do. And guess what's going to happen? When it's time for you to be called home to the Lord, it's only one grave that's going to be there, and that's yours. You can't take people's opinions with you. You can't take nothing with you. All of the stuff that you feel like you need to accumulate, do, or have, all that shit is going to be left behind. Right? So if you are in a position in your life where you have the opportunity to become truly you, why not take it? Why not take it? Why not know and understand that this is your time? Why not realize and accept the calling on your life? Why not understand and accept that you were created to do more, bigger, and better things? And the biggest thing, why not test it out and see if it's true? Why not test it out and see if it's true? Why not say, okay, God, you know what? If this is for me, I'm going to put my effort into it and I'm going to give my best. And I'm going to let you do the rest. I'm going to let you do the rest because it's weighing on me. It's on my heart, right? And I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm going to walk in it. And whatever path that you lead me down, that's the path that I know that I'm supposed to go and where I need to end up. And guess what? He will reveal it all to you. He will reveal it all to you. My brother, when he called me last night, he was crying. He was like, "Sister, I remember when you had the book on your vision board in 2006, when, way back then." He was like, "On 2006, you had this, you had that thing on your vision board, and you had all this stuff on this board. And I used to sit in your office, and I used to be like, Dad, my sister got something, right? I always believed that you had something." And I just said, "You remember that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I remember. Because you always used to, talk about all the stuff you wanted to do and how you wanted to do these things. And now it's here." And when I sat back and I thought about it, y'all, it's so crazy. I'm going to find it and I'm going to share it with y'all. I did a YouTube video about it. I can't even tell you what year it was, but I did a YouTube video about it, showing my vision board and the things that I was going to do. And I looked at it this morning and the other day, and I just started bawling out crying because it was all the things that I wanted and I thought I wanted. But guess what happened? Guess what happened? God gave me that and more. He gave me that and more because my thinking at the time was just trying to accumulate wealth and get by. But with everything that has happened, I was able to not only surpass those things, but to truly find my passion and live my dream. And everyone who have walked this journey with me sees it, saw the good, the bad, the ugly, the terrible, and said, "Damn, Gloria, I I don't even know how you did it." And what I told them is that when you finally make a decision, Kim, Vanessa, Dolores, everyone who's listening, when you finally make a decision that you are going to accept the plans that I have for you to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future, when you finally accept that you will mount up on wings as an eagle, and you finally accept that you are building your foundation on solid ground, nobody can take that away from you. Do you hear what I'm saying? When you finally start to believe that you can become truly you, who you were created to be, who you were destined to be, and get rid of that noise. And I won't even say get rid of it because it never goes away. Let me tell you, ignore it. Then guess what? You will understand the power of what it means to walk by faith and not by sight. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You will understand what true self-love is. It's not getting in the bubble bath. for an hour or two, doing your nails and reading a book. It's about acceptance and knowing that my life has a purpose and I was created to do something. And the hand that I was dealt, I played it the best way I could because it got me to this point. And now, and now that I understand that it's time for me to go higher, you can't do anything but that. Because when we know better, we do better. We know better. When we know better, we do better. Right? And so I chose this day. And I tell people on Facebook, today is not my birthday. My account got hacked. And because it got hacked, I had to put another birthday in because they was just, not trying to give me my account back. I told you guys when my account got hacked, right? But I put my grandmother's birthday. And today is her birthday. And I showed you guys this last year. This, you remember this? This is her obituary, right? It says February the 4th, 1936, sunrise, sunset, May 1st, 2007. I got married in 2006, right? This woman right here. Whew, this is why I said this is hard, right? She sacrificed so I can. She did what most of us are doing now. You sacrifice yourself because you want to see other people do well. You put other people and your kids and everyone else before you because you believe that your life doesn't matter anymore and that this is your life, right? And most of us do it until the day we die, not understanding and not knowing that when we make these sacrifices, how much of us we lose because we so want to be able to make sure our kids are straight, our family is good, that everybody else is okay, right? And so what we don't do is we don't take care of ourselves in the process. We do it so much until we get sick. We sacrifice so much until we become sad. And what I'm trying to tell you, ladies, is that don't wait until there's nothing left for you to become who you truly are. Don't wait for someone else to step in to tell you how great you are. You got to know that yourself. This woman right here gave everything. She didn't have to take on 6 kids. She didn't have to raise all of us. But she did it because she felt like she had to. She had to step in because my mom asked her to. And she felt compelled to keep us together because she didn't want us to be divided and see and live the life that she knew we would be up against. So she gave her life. And do you think that if someone sacrificed for you to be in a position where you are right now, that you can't figure out what you want to do? That you can go ahead and take your talents and help someone else? Everybody played a role to get you to where you are right now. Honor them. Honor them by figuring out who you really are. They might be still here or dead and gone. They might have been your biggest supporter. They might have been your abuser. But guess what? You still here, right? You still here. And you still have the opportunity to help someone else with your story, with your message, with your talents, and with your gifts. And that's what becoming truly you is about. It's that wake up call. It's that wake up call to get you to finally accept who you really are and walk in that shit. What are we waiting for? Time is going by. And if we still thinking and we still trying to figure it out, look at how far you've come. And if you don't believe it wasn't that far, then I want you to go a little bit further back and see all the people who sacrificed for you. Good or bad. My mom didn't like me. Well, it made you who you were today. My uncle molested me and all these things happened to me, but it made you who you were today. Now you take that and you go a step higher. Right? You go a step higher. I want you guys to know that I love you. I got to scoot out of here. It's a big day for me. You can pre-order the book now. It's going to be a signed copy from me. Coming Truly You at I'mLivingMe.net. You can go there now. The website is live and you can purchase your copy. I appreciate all of you guys. Share it with your friends, your family, everyone. And I'll be back on this evening. I think we got a interview tonight for our Black History Month series. But you guys definitely know I love all of you guys. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for everything. But the biggest thing that I want you to take away from this is that God only makes us vessels. I'm just a vessel that is here to encourage you and to inspire you and to get you to understand just how powerful you are. However that message is delivered, however way he tells me to deliver that, that's what I'm supposed to do. Because there is something in you that has to be done. And he is using me to get you to understand and know that. And once you accept that, he then is going to use you to encourage and inspire someone else because they're waiting on you. So don't be afraid. Accept the calling. Don't be afraid. Accept the calling. I promise you, it's not easy, but it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. But guess what? Faith without works is dead. Right? God will never put anything on you that you cannot bear. He got you. We got you. All right? So go there, purchase your copy. I love you, and I'll see you guys this evening.